Despite the example that I'm going to give you, which is from the Apostle Paul and his big story about coming to Christ. And if you are a Christian, you have a big story of coming to Christ. It may not be as miraculous as Paul's, it may not be as detailed as Paul's or as practiced, but you have a story of the before, I was not a believer, after, I'm a follower of Christ, and here's how I went from point A to point B. But that's not the only story that you have. Hear me when I say this, and I want to be very clear. Every single day, you should have smaller stories of how God is leading you or directing you or strengthening you or solving your problems. And sometimes it seems very supernatural and miraculous, and sometimes it seems very mundane. It was just the way that it worked. But all things, I want to give credit to God, all things, all good things come from God. Would you agree with that? If it's good, it's from God. If it's good, it's from God. And so I should be constantly aware and watching for a way that I could tell a story about the smaller things that have happened. Have you ever thanked God for a parking place? I have. Have you ever thanked God for a good meal? See, here's what drives me crazy about this, is that we have a tendency to categorize these two things as this big transitional testimony story of when I became a Christian, which is important. We're going to take a look at that. But these smaller stories, we tend to just kind of brush under the rug or give credit to other things.